Welcome to my channel. This is Ryan Lang, MVP. And in today's video, we're going to talk about lockdown for the whole world. While you're on lockdown, it's for the better of everyone. Everyone has to do their part. It's so easy to reminisce on good days. What about the bad ones? Can you reminisce on like a bad day? Can you count on different moments? Like, there's no jobs going on right now. Only service people like doctors, nurses, delivery people, grocery stores. Those are essential services and we cannot live without those things. We're rolling through a time where going to the grocery store could take 3 hours. You get out there and the lineup is like thousands of people. That's a time we're coming to where there's no money and money can't solve this problem. This virus or this COVID-19 is a different strand of virus that's just, it kills a lot of people, old or young. Some people have the immune deficiency and all sorts of sickness. And some aren't heeding to do their part in just minimizing the spread of this. And we roll through and everybody has to do their part. Just think about yourself as a carrier. This virus can live in anybody on any surface. So some people's body are filled up with, all sorts of different bacteria, some good, some bad. Some people survive, some won't. And it's one of those things where we have to educate ourselves more and just cleaning surfaces, and while you're home, just wait it out. The summer in Canada may be masks and gloves, and we are rolling through a different time. And even in the challenging time, we just have to pray, keep focused. Like, we gotta stay away from people as well, even in what we're saying. Think about it, we're at a day and age you can't even run a corona joke right now. If you run a corona joke, you go to jail. So you gotta be careful. This is not a joke. This is one of those things you just don't joke with. So if you're looking for a joke, there's not gonna be any joke on this channel. I don't run any of those kind of jokes. Can't tell anybody how to deal with their stuff, but while the whole world's on lockdown and some people don't have jobs, some people don't have money. Remember, we came into this world empty and we're leaving empty. So don't worry about money and all these things. Just be glad every day you wake up and there's opportunity to do something else. 2021 is going to be an interesting year, and sometimes a reset button in life is good. Sometimes you got to lose it all and start all over, and you may learn something. Like, I make my videos to motivate, to encourage, to inspire. Remember to look at the bottom, you'll see that thumbs up button. You can give me a thumbs up, share this video, and like, so other people can watch it. Not gonna be like one of those blogger look at me, because never been the type. Like, while on quarantine, things to do is just learn how to create new source of streams of income. Look for help from your government. Take advantage of the situation. Think about it like being on a vacation. While you're on a vacation, try and make yourself very comfortable. Try and stay from people, clean all surfaces, the whole lot. Try and minimize the spread, because we're not all lucky. We're not all built up the same way with the same immune system or to survive this. Nowadays, the new thing is dying and worrying about a virus. We can be as clean as we want and educated as we want. Everybody has a time. Nobody knows when, and it doesn't have to be corona. But we cannot leave ourselves careless, talk careless, or operate careless and expect good. So we have to make conscious and righteous decisions on how we're going to live our life and how things are going to go. Despite the challenges you may face, every single day you wake up, you're blessed. As long as you have the Lord in your soul, you're blessed. It's like, who could have ever thought we're going to have church at home? We're in a day and age where we're having church in our house, where we have to be the priest. So for anybody that's struggling in their Christianity, just read and pray. Don't wait until it gets so bad, then you're on your last breath. You're going to be like, Lord, forgive me now for everything I've done. I know who you are because I'm going. You have to ask yourself every single day, Lord, why me? And the answer is clear, like, because the Lord is within you and you have to be with him. You can try to separate, but with chaos comes madness, and with madness comes uncertainty. So when you roll through life and you're not sure about what's going on, just think of better days. Like I told you, the future me will be fine. You know, I pray for people and their family. I pray for the service workers. The guy in the grocery store rolling through, touching all those dirty surface, dealing with other people that have it that he just doesn't know. They cough on him. The firemen, the police, the doctors, the nurses, like they're out there doing a fantastic job. They have families as well. And you know, I admire that. Anybody that's out in the front line dealing with this, just imagine how overwhelming the hospital is. Appointments are getting canceled after appointments. You're sick and they're telling you to stay home. This is what life has come to. And we have to survive. So while you're rolling through and you're quarantining, just count up all the good days and know that this could take a couple months to blow off. You know, a fancy thing is another 14 days. That's a fancy thing. Another 14 days, another couple months. Nobody actually knows what the future brings. You could start off on one bad foot. Can you turn on the light for me, please? Thank you. It's kind of dark. Thank you. No, the other one, please. Thank you. Yeah, sorry guys, I had to get some light back in here. Now, to anybody that's, you know, just having a loved one going through COVID-19, just try to encourage them. And if you're in the hospital, stay there until you get better. Don't let them kick you out and tell you to go home and contaminate your entire house or your friends. Think about somebody that their immune system is not as strong as you. This is where selflessness is important. Because if we think selfish, like I could be like, oh, my immune system is great. I don't have any sickness. I'm going to survive. It's all about me, me, me. That's not how this works. It's about us. The Lord never says me. The Lord says us, you, and love. So there's no love without us. This is where, you know, your relationships get tested. This is where your money get tested. This is where your credit get tested. And while you are rolling through, burning your credit and, you know, burning money that don't exist, and for some people that don't have jobs, waiting on the government to send you something, just know it's going to be okay. As long as you have food, you have actual health, there's always another day. Do you think you're going to have the same job for the remainder of your life? You think you're going to have the same friends, the same family? People change friends. Sometimes they even change family too. But this is one of those things where you have to just listen to the leaders of the world and practice social distancing. Clean everything you bring in your house. Try not to watch too much of this news on people dying every day. What about people being born? Think about all the people that are having their babies right now, rolling through in this time. You know how scary it is going into a hospital right now having a baby? It's scary. But life still has to be created. Some people are going to go because of a virus and their immune system can't hold up to it. So we're like carriers. We carry stuff. Virus can catch us if we leave ourselves open. So like a computer, software, we have to protect ourselves. Get your software, get your mask on, your gloves on. Be strategic in how you go to grocery store. Keep your distance. Do not hold conversation with people talking about the end of the world. Do things online. I'm here and I can't say I miss work. I don't, because I enjoy being at home. I enjoy resting. I enjoy family time. I like the option of just waiting it out. It's not easy. Not everybody has it as easy. I can't say it's easy for me. It's actually challenging, but there's always another day, another opportunity. It doesn't matter how rough it gets. Like, can you imagine if the government could just reset all our bills, all the credit card gone, all the school loan gone? Can you imagine that? The banks are printing money now and bailing out all these big companies that they know they're going to need in the future. What about bailing out regular people that spend in this economy? Like, we need a bailout too. Yeah, we're getting some money eventually because I'm in Canada. The US as well is giving out money, but look at what's going on in New York City right now. Like, it's crazy. All over the world. It's not only one country. I remember 3 weeks ago, there was only like, I don't know, 30 or one case in Toronto or 40. Now it's like 5,000 in a month. Like, it's just crazy. And it's not that out of the 5,000, a lot of people are going to die. You have like 40 people die, and the rest, they don't even have enough oxygen tank in the hospital because sometimes people get sick, they get pneumonia, they get short of breath, and not everybody's body can deal with the sickness. So while going through, just try to be, conscious in how you're talking with people. Try not to dwell in such a bad place because this is gonna blow over and people are social creatures. We can go out again and just communicate, and we'll forget about this because it's not gonna be the last epidemic. It's not going to. It's not gonna be the last job that you lose. Some marriages even struggle because of this. And this is where you have to pull together when you're rolling through. Like, blood is thicker than water, like when times get hard, you have to really know who is going to be there with you. Right now it's about survival. That's the whole point of life, is to survive. It doesn't matter who did what or what happened, you have to survive. So everybody has to do their part and try their best to survive in a time like this. When we roll through these challenging times, just know that it won't be the first and it's not going to be the last. I know this could go on for 6 months. See, I'm a numbers guy. Some people are like, yeah, in a month things will be fine, and they told me that last month, and I seem to see it go worse and worse. I look at what's happening in like other countries like China, South Korea, and those places. They still wear masks. First, this thing's gonna go at a crazy peak where a lot of people are gonna get sick, and then people are gonna get more scared, and then eventually it's gonna taper off. As long as people follow what the leaders of the world say and just quarantine and just take precaution. Like, you have to think about it like a computer virus. You have to make sure you protect yourself. Yeah, you have to be careful and try to avoid high traffic areas. Now, this video is just to motivate and to inspire you guys and remind that you have to share and do your part. Everybody has an intricate part in how we're going to deal with this epidemic. And while you're home, just remember to pray, read your Bible, and just try and be happy. Just make the best of it. Think about it like a long vacation in your house. We're not on house arrest, but we do have to stay home and listen to the leaders. We can't just roll out, touching everything, doing unnecessary travel, because it comes to a point where, the police can do whatever they want to us now. And who wants to be caught in a place that they don't want to be? So be careful in what you're saying, how you're living, and what you're doing in these days.